everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name is V and we've just gotten some really cool news that I've been wanting to take a look at. The Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail patch 7.2 special site has been updated with some news from the live letter, so it's a good opportunity to take a look at that, share some thoughts on essentially on everything that was announced in the live letter, and talk about some of the expectations and predictions for the new patch. If you're new here on the channel, make sure to subscribe, leave the video a like, and let me know what your thoughts are on the 7.2 live letter, what you expect of the patch, and what you're most looking forward to. Now, as per the website, this is mostly what we've seen before, but there are some of the updates according to the Final Fantasy XIV Twitter that I've just seen, so we're gonna take a look. I do think that these particular screenshots regarding the MSQ we have already seen, and I do believe that this means that there is an update. The Arcadian Cruiserweight division, as it was said in the tweet, there have been some new screenshots added, and I think maybe a shorter description of the story or something like that. So the Arcadian is actually what really excites me when it comes to the new patch. I think that the raid is absolutely magnificent. I haven't done the Savage version of the raid yet. I've only ever seen the normal version, but it's so beautiful. And honestly, if there's one thing that actually intrigues me when it comes to the Dawntrail 7.2 and Dawntrail overall, right now it is the Arcadian. It's such a beautiful story. It's a really, really cool design. It's refreshing. The combat is fun. The music is great, and I can't wait. So I think that here we're gonna see some new fighters. We don't know this character. We do know him. We don't. Oh, this is really cool. I wonder if sprays will be some sort of like a mechanic or a gimmick in some of the parties, whether, you know, street artists will be I guess at least one person who participates in the combat, as this whole area looks really cyberpunk-ish, so I wonder if they're gonna introduce that kind of aspect of the culture into the fights as well. She's just so cute. I love the story about the sisters. It started off really wholesome. It's like, oh, this is a family and whatnot. And I don't want to give any spoilers to someone who hasn't done the first part of the story yet, but it does turn unexpectedly eerie, and it kind of ends on a little bit of a cliffhanger that I can't wait to see in the next patch. Okay, I don't know if I'm expected to be able to read this. I think that this is the bunny that we saw dancing in the trailer, and apparently there's a frog there as well, so I'm not sure how that ties into his whole aesthetics, but that's fine. And here, what is this? This would be like a ray or something. I don't know what this is. It looks like a ghost or a ray or whatever. For some reason they're keeping these like their logos or whatever it is a secret. You'd think that this would be like a pictomancer, but I love how she actually has spray bottles. So this a street artist girl is actually one of the bosses. I think that's so cool. I can't wait to see that. And we have someone who looks like a dark knight, and he has what is presumably a dragon. At first I thought it was like a wolf because it has its face like that, and it looks like it's howling, but it seems to be a dragon. And of course a picture of the combat itself. Not sure again how that frog ties into the whole thing, but he has these kind of sunglasses that are reminiscent of, I don't know, it kind of looks like a fly, and obviously he's a Riera, so he's like a rabbit, but then there's a frog in the picture, so it's just kind of I don't know, makes you think that, you know, the whole swamp is here. but yeah, I think the design is really cool. They really tried hard, and I cannot wait to hear the music in this fight. Here is the gear is so nice. I've seen some people who were unnecessarily mean during the live letter, and I don't say this often because I feel like I do give criticism where criticism is due, but I think that this new style of gear is nice. We have plenty of fantasy gear in the game, and I feel like if someone enjoys a little bit more of a modern look, like having these beanies, having an open jacket, which is really nice, and these cool looking weapons, I think that we absolutely should have something like that in the game as well, because sometimes glamour gets people to try new jobs, and I think that's totally fair. Alright, I think as per the screenshots, that's pretty much it. So the unstoppable upstart dominated the light heavyweight division of the Ascension Arcadia Championship, earning the right to compete in the next tier. But behind the flashy thrills of the realm's premier entertainment, tensions rise among the young fighters who face the looming threat of psychonecrosis. Okay, this we've seen, we've seen a little bit of it in the live letter. It's the cosmic exploration. Not sure if I've already taken a look at these screenshots. I don't think I have. I think I've never seen this. It's kind of nice. It reminds me of Crystarium a little bit. It's eerie, it's beautiful. Okay, I do think that we've seen some of these. I've probably seen them in the live letter, so these are not updated. Okay, I think that's pretty much it as per updates. Oh, inconceivably further Hildebrand adventures. I guess this means that there was an update here. Okay, I think we got a new screenshot. Okay, we have Hildebrand and Nashu, of course. I am looking forward to their story. Algan Tombstones of Mathematics. Okay, so we have an updated gear. I do like it. I understand the very obvious connection to Final Fantasy 9. I get that, you know, we had to get a Steiner, that we had to get Dagger, that, you know, some of these outfits are very I guess very much connected to the whole fantasy world of FF9, and I think that a lot of people will enjoy it. Personally, as a paladin, I am not in love with how the whole Steiner armor looks, simply because I probably won't wear it. I don't know if you could dye the silver part, maybe as like a, you know, a little bit of a gimmicky thing, maybe I would, but I'm not a huge fan of the whole, you know, princesses, castles, and the whole, you know, thing. I do like Final Fantasy IX. I'm currently playing through it, and I really adore it, but it's not like my favorite trope, I suppose, and seeing that the new tone gear looks like this, it kind of makes me feel like it looks very, you know, very old school, very, you know, rustic in a way, but, you know, that's fine, that's fine. It's just to each their own. We did get a really, I guess, modern looking set from the raid, and I think it's fair that this mathematics one looks like this. Crafting, it's very the colors are quite, you know, quite Tuliolal, I would even say quite Thavnarian as well. I think that they're, you know, they're fine, and this is a big cultural element as well that you know, came as an inspiration from you know, some of the real life cultures as well, and I think a lot of people will be looking forward to that. Some of these sets are quite cute. I do love this whole like jacket or a shirt or whatever it is. I can't see, but it looks kind of open. I'm not sure if it's open or if this is like supposed to be like knitted. I think it looks so nice. Like some of these are really cute, and let me see. Okay, I think even I will enjoy it, to be honest with you. New mounts? Okay, this looks like a new 4-seater, which is nice. I haven't even gotten the one from the Gold Saucer. I've been slacking a little bit when it comes to 14 mounts in general, but this is good. It looks a little bit like a reskin of that mount. What's it called? I can't remember actually, but it's all right. It's all right, I guess. This is adorable. This is freaking cute. New minions, we got a very plain doggo, and as a doggo mom, I am so excited to just have a plain dog running around. I think that's beautiful. I think he's cute, and I want to see his like minion actions so badly. I do wonder if there's like a special interaction between cats and dogs. I think that would be super cute, or maybe two doggos when they see each other in the open world. I think that'd be nice. New emotes, honestly, I do have a small complaint when it comes to the special side. I do wish that these would be like GIFs at least, so that we can, you know, see them just moving a little bit, because emotes are nice, but they are essentially showing us one part of the emote and not the whole thing. So it's nice, but it's a screenshot for an emote, so I don't know. I mean, obviously some people do take screenshots while emoting, but we've never seen the emote, so we don't know what it is. But this is looking like a new dance, which is still fine. I do want to see the thing in its entirety, and I think that's pretty much it. Media, I think that we've seen pretty much everything. We've seen the trailer and the pictures. Have we seen all of the images? They are showing which ones are the new. Yeah, we've already seen this, seen that. Yeah, we've taken a look at pretty much everything. Overall, my impression of the live letter is cautiously optimistic, just like I mentioned in the actual live letter reaction, which is still here on the channel as well. I am not a fan of the whole direction of the MSQ in 7.0. 7.1 I feel like has redeemed a lot of things for me. It wasn't perfect, and we still kind of had a lot of Wuklamat lingering and you know, asking inconsiderate questions and being like, oh, I see that you're having fun, can I join in or whatever, and suddenly no one's having fun. But I think that this whole cyberpunk kind of Solution 9 vibe, along with the music and everything, that redeems a lot of it from me. And some people would argue, oh, but that's not original Final Fantasy, it's not castles and princesses and whatnot. But this is just more who I am than, I guess, what Final Fantasy 14 right now in its 7.0 form is. So I'm okay with that. Not sure if I'm vibing with the whole Ffxiv story. I feel like one of the greatest disappointments of the MSQ for me was the whole repeat of the trope of a cute little girl who suddenly, you know, turns into a boss or whatever. And this kind of means that we will have, well, it might not mean that we will have another Ffxiv boss, but maybe we have the Ffxiv from the 7.0, and now there's gonna be like some sort of new, I don't know, Ffxiv Unleashed or something in this one. So that's I guess that remains to be seen. Really looking forward to the supposed, you know, Beatrix boss. I want to see her, and want to see if they, you know, if they did her justice when it comes to the combat abilities and such. So overall, I'm going to choose to be excited. Like I mentioned many times before, I give criticism where criticism is due, but these kinds of things, when I do see positive changes, when I see a bunch of content being announced that isn't necessarily for me, but that doesn't make it bad, it just makes it not for me, it's still fine. And I'm sure that a lot of people will love some of the updates from the you know, the whole moon station and, you know, everything pretty much that you can do in game on a daily basis. And I overall think it's healthy for the game, it's healthy for the community, and I am going to choose to believe that, you know, things are looking up. How do you feel about it? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Leave a like, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye.